Get the upper hand on your competition with SCUF controllers. Use code OGXRAYZ to get 5% off your entire order. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. Now, first of all, I do want to apologize for the video being so late. I had to work today at 5 a.m. and I got home, took care of some stuff I needed to take care of, and like took a nap, and then woke up and I felt like crap. But the more exercise and movement I had, you know, walking around, I felt a little bit better, and I was like, yo, I need to cover this because today we did get a brand new mode. Well, the mode that everyone kind of was expecting to Call of Duty World War II, which was the Dom XL playlist, which is domination with 100 points per kill. And the big thing here is, this is really important actually, because if you guys who play domination, who enjoy domination, who like it being at 100 points, if you want it to stay that way, then you guys have to vote on Monday. SHGames is actually going to do a poll on Twitter where people vote for if they prefer 50 or 100 points. So if you enjoy 100 points, you need to make sure you vote on that. I'll have more info on that here in a little bit, but I wanted to start off with that because, you know, if you want it to stay 100, or if you wanted the regular Dom to switch over to 100 points per kill, then you need to vote on that on Monday when SHGames does that poll. Now, as for the mode itself, it's just basically domination with 100 points. You know, I had kind of a sour experience when it came to the beta, when Call of Duty World War II had its beta, where the domination was 100 points, and, you know, everyone was like, yo, we need 100 points, and the mode finally came in 100 points during the beta, and it was like literally UAV spam everywhere. It was insane. It was everyone knew where they were at half the time, which kind of made it super hectic. But if you were on a team who was particularly bad, and then you had like the other team drop in UAVs, then, you know, your team basically didn't stand a chance. You were getting wrecked like crazy. So I had a pretty bad experience when it came to that. Especially, I think the only downside really of having so many score streaks at once, which, don't get me wrong, I love having score streaks. I love being able to call them in and using them and having a lot of fun with that. But if you don't have good like weapons to destroy them or knock them down, like, you know, a lock-on launcher or something like that, then it can make the whole experience kind of super annoying. So it kind of is a balancing act, in my opinion, to try to get that right. Now, with that said, I did play some Dom XL just now, and it didn't feel like it was too much UAV spam. There was one game where there was a lot of UAVs going off, but at the same time, we also had UAVs going off. And honestly, you can counter UAV by having the mountain division on, so it's not really that terrible. You can use that. It'll kind of counteract that if you're really having a lot of trouble. But personally, it didn't really feel like there was too much of it, and it was fun. It felt like I was actually getting to my score streaks a lot faster, and, you know, obviously I am, because I'm getting 100 points per kill. And so I'm playing the objective, I'm getting kills, I'm slaying, and it feels good to be rewarded with score streaks again. So I'm really happy with this mode. Hopefully it does stay, in my opinion, or just make it its own playlist. Make it Dom XL. I don't know why you wouldn't want to have that. For people who want it, they can have it. I guess the one downside to that, or maybe what SHGames is thinking, is that they're going to split the fan base up, where people are playing Dom or Dom XL, and then you'll have fewer players on each playlist. So I can understand that. But maybe if they could, or maybe if they want, they can, like, you know, flip it on and off. They should do like a month of Dom XL and then a month of just regular Dom that they were doing with 50 points, and back to Dom XL, just to see what analytics they get. The more people play, the less people play. Personally, I really hope that they keep it, because I do enjoy getting rewards and stuff like that. I hardly ever play domination anymore. I play like TDM now at this point, because I don't really feel that rewarded when it comes to domination. I like being able to kill 4 or 5 people, get my UAV, use that to help my team, capture flags, get more kills, get my other score streaks, as opposed to taking forever to get the UAV, and then even on top of that, it's just taking forever to get score streaks. So that's just my own opinion. I know there's a lot of different opinions on this. Some people hate it, some people like the 100 points. So make sure you have your voice heard on Monday when they do have that poll. So that was kind of like the big one that they gave us. Obviously, the mode that came today, which was that Dom XL mode. But that wasn't the only thing that came today. They also had a hotfix for a couple of issues, and they also did some weapon tuning as well. So they actually ended up fixing an issue where the care package is, like, the care package's parachute was not taking any damage, and so people were shooting at it, nothing would happen, so they ended up fixing that. And then 2 weapons ended up getting buffs. The MP40 got a slight recoil buff, so now it's a little bit more accurate, and then the Type 100 actually got a slight fire rate buff as well, which is pretty cool. This is why you're seeing the Type 100 gameplay here in this Dom XL gameplay, because they buffed up the basically the fire rate, and it's so much nicer now. It felt like it was super slow now, like playing with this buffed up one. It makes the old one feel like it was super slow. And that might just be a placebo effect, honestly, because sometimes you get changes that are super minuscule, but this one actually felt like I was shooting a lot faster and it felt like I was shredding a little more. Definitely not a weapon you want to use at, you know, AR range, which is what I normally would use these, but I had a lot of fun with it. I like the buff. That's really, really cool. Now, the final thing they did put on here was that they were going to have Bronze Star adjustments. Now it says, additionally for the Bronze Stars, we are now taking into account kills with lethals, score streaks, and weapon switching. We also adjusted the logic to decrease the amount of one-shot kills that are shown. The goal with these adjustments was to allow for a lot more variety in the Bronze Star plays and highlight more impactful gameplay moments. So basically, I think what they're saying was, you know, sometimes you would get like a pretty boring feed or something, or someone would get like a really boring feed and it would be the play of the game. And I think they're just doing this to kind of switch it up and make it so if there's like someone who actually won off, they get featured as the game, you know, play of the moment or play of the game or whatever. I think that's basically what they're saying. I don't really know if I'm right on that, but you know, that's what they put. So anyways, just a short video here today for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did enjoy the video, if it was helpful, informative, make sure you guys do drop a like on the video. It really does help out. If you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more content like this, I cover a ton of Call of Duty World War II, Black Ops 4, and Fortnite content here on the channel, rumors, leaks, and more. So make sure you guys are subscribed and you have notifications on by slapping that bell icon next to the sub button. If you want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by joining my sponsor squad. You get access to early videos, exclusive content, and a special badge that shows up in all my live streams and in the comment sections of all my videos. Check that out only if you are willing and able to. And I also do have a Twitter. Go ahead and follow me over there at the OGXRAYZ. I'm constantly talking over there, so make sure you follow me over there and talk to me over there. And I also do have a Gaming a Second channel in case you want to see even more content. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. I'm out. Peace.